Winter in Siberia casts long shadows. In the city of Angarsk, nestled between icy forests and silent highways, a monster hunted for decades while wearing the face of trust. This is a story about how evil hid behind a badge, and no one noticed until it was too late. It began with whispers. A woman found in the forest. Then another, miles away, left in the same brutal state. The local police called it routine violence, but the details suggested something worse. The wounds were deliberate, precise, angry. Most victims were young women, walking home from work or social events. Some were found with blunt force trauma. Others were stabbed repeatedly. A few had signs of post-mortem mutilation. But there were no witnesses. No cameras. No leads. Over the years, the killings followed a pattern. The women vanished at night. Bodies dumped near forests or rivers. Some showed signs of assault. Others had items removed, keys, shoes, even jewelry, as if trophies were being collected. Strangely, many were last seen getting into a car. Witnesses often recalled the vehicle resembling a police cruiser. But that couldn't be. Could it? Investigators chalked it up to confusion. People panicked, they said. They misremember. Still, the fear grew. By the early 2000s, Angarsk was a city under curfew. Women refused to walk home alone. Parents escorted their daughters. Mistrust bloomed, but the killer remained invisible. Rumors spread, a man in uniform. Someone from the military. Maybe a rogue gang. Nobody guessed the truth. In 2003, two bodies were found just days apart, both with near-identical wounds. Police said the killer was escalating. But inside the department, some investigators whispered, "What if he's one of us?" Years passed. New victims. Same silence. Dozens of suspects were questioned. None fit. One man was arrested, then released. Another was charged and later acquitted. The killer seemed to know how to avoid detection. It was almost like he knew the system. Because he did. In 2012, frustrated detectives began a radical operation. They collected DNA from every man who had worked in law enforcement in Angarsk between 1990 and 2010. It was a desperate move. But then, a match. The killer had made a mistake. His daughter had taken a mandatory DNA test for a school health study. The partial match linked to someone unexpected. Someone who had driven police cars. Someone who had assisted in the original investigations. Someone who was supposed to protect them. His name, Mikhail Popkov. A veteran officer. Husband. Father. Policeman. And behind the mask, a predator who had slaughtered at least 83 women. When interrogated, Popkov was calm. Almost proud. "I cleansed the streets," he'd said. He claimed moral justification. But his crimes were anything but moral. He killed with axes, screwdrivers, knives, even shovels. Some victims were driven to remote forests, stripped and left in the snow. He called it a job. He committed his last known murder in 2010. Nearly 20 years after the first. In court, Popkov showed no remorse. Families wept. One mother screamed. He was supposed to protect her. He wore the uniform. He received 2 life sentences. Investigators suspect he may have killed over 100 people. Russia had never seen anything like it. Today, Popkov rots in a high-security prison in Siberia. He remains expressionless, cold, calculating, as if nothing happened. The butcher of Angarsk wore a badge. Shook hands. Investigated his own murders. And nearly got away with it. Justice came too late for many. But it came. And it reminds us sometimes the monster isn't in the dark. He's standing right next to you. Subscribe for more untold stories of the world's darkest chapters. This is Hidden Chapter.